In this video, I'm going to show you two things. The first thing I'm going to show you is the attack against our vulnerable chat server. The second thing I'm going to show you is how we use Wireshark to detect this attack. So I'm going to use two virtual machines. The first virtual machine is the CAD VM. So the CAD VM is the attack VM, attack computer. We are going to deploy the attacks from this virtual machine. And the second virtual machine is the Windows VM. So this is the victim computer, victim VM. Okay, so let's start it. So first, I want to actually check I disabled all the Windows security features. I have disabled Windows firewalls and also exploit protection. But there's one feature I always check before I give the demo. The feature is here. You click Virus and Threat Protection. And you come down here, you click Manage Settings. And so here you can see here the real-time protection. The real-time protection locates and stops malware from installing or running on your device. You can turn off this setting for a short time before it turns back on automatically, because it may turn back on automatically. That's why I have to check every time and I make sure this setting is off. Good, very good. And so now I just started a File Explorer and I go to this folder here to start our vulnerable chat server. So we are done. And so this is the chat server which is running. Now I want to show you we can actually chat. And so here I'm going to show you here is I'm going to go to actually this folder and I have actually the client here. Okay, and you can see I have the client program, and so I just run it, and I want to start two chat clients so that the two clients can talk with each other. So we just call this as Alice, call this as Bob. So we need to find the chat server's IP address. So we need to find the Windows IP address. So we can start the Windows console. We just tap ipconfig. That's the IP address, 10.0.2.13. Okay, we come back and 10.0.2.13. 10.0.2.13. Okay, and so that's good. And okay, so you can see hello, and so the chat server is working. Good. And so now we are going to deploy the attack using Armitage. And Armitage is here. So here, authentication is needed to run sudo, and the password is caddy. Okay, connect. Armitage actually uses a Metasploit as the backend server. So we need to connect to Metasploit. You can see a Metasploit RPC server is not running or not accepting collections yet. Would you like me to start Metasploit's RPC server for you? Yes. Collection refused. Here we just need to wait. Okay, so now Armitage starts. So when we perform an attack, the first phase is information collecting. So we are going to use port scanning to find out what IP addresses are alive within our local area network. This is just a demo. Okay, so I'm just use ifconfig. Okay, so here is my IP address. And so I'm going to just enter 10.0.2.0.24/24 here. This means we are going to search a range of IP addresses. The range is from 10.0.2.1 to 10.0.2.254. Okay, and that's the meaning of this representation. Good. Very nice. And you can see it is working. Sometimes it does not work. If it doesn't work, you just try multiple times. Then you can also try like here, pin scan, quick scan, and a quick scan OS detect. So this one will find the OS of that IP address, right? And but this time everything works. So you can see here, 10% complete, 52% is complete. Sorry, 20% is complete. It's 10% complete. It's 30% complete. This will take a while. But actually, we already found the target we want. That's a 10.0.2.13. Okay, and so it doesn't show the OS running on this IP yet. So I'm going to just use a quick scan here, OS detect, to find the OS running on this IP. But this may take a while. And good. So now, because we know this is our target, right? And it's not done yet, but I want to just move forward. And because this is our target, we know this is the Windows computer, Windows VM, and we just click Find Attacks. So what this does is trying to find attacks corresponding to those found servers running on those ports. So the ports are 139, 135, 445, 9999. Good. You can see now we also found the OS, and because of this, Nmap scanning, that's nice. And so now let's see if we find all the attacks we want. Oh, not yet. Now, okay, now we actually find all the attacks. Luckily, we find, the knock attack we want. If it doesn't show up here, you can just actually go to this pane here and go to Explode Windows and find this WeChat. Okay, and so this is a knock attack, but we can just start the attack from here. You can also double click this knock here to start the attack. Okay, and now let's start the attack. We just click launch, and we'll start the attack. But we are preparing for the second thing we are going to show today, right? The detection. So to detect this attack, we have to start Wireshark and capture other traffic. So here is what am I going to do here? I'm going to actually start Wireshark here. So I'm going to just click Ethernet because this is the network card this Windows VM is using. Good. And so now let's deploy the attack. Okay, just launch. So as I said, sometimes, Armitage is not stable. We didn't find any interesting output yet. So I'm going to actually deploy the attack again. So if you actually try 10 times, I guarantee you will have one working. Okay, so this one is working. Nice. This one, okay, I think good. So now it's working. And that's very nice. And so basically, uh, you know, this lighting icon here shows the Windows VM is compromised. To demonstrate this Windows VM is compromised, what I'm going to do here is like this. I'm going to do one more demo here. I'm going to actually enable webcam for this Windows VM. Okay, so now you can see when the Windows has the webcam now. Now let's see if we can actually start this camera from Candy VM. Okay, so here, what we can do is we can start this multiplier shell here. And so interact multiplier shell. Good. So I can show you webcam list. This will list the target webcams. Okay, so everything looks okay. So now I'm going to actually doing video streaming. And basically we start the camera on Windows VM, but we can watch the video streaming from the Candy VM. That's me. Okay, we just close it, and it's just demo. And good. So we are done with the demo of the attack. And so let's go to the second phase here. What I'm going to show you here is how we can actually use Wireshark to show the attack. So we have captured, all the packets into the Windows VM and out of this Windows VM. But there are too many of them. Which one is the attack packet, which actually compromised this Windows VM? And to actually find the attack, you have to analyze the attack. So let's look at actually the attack code. So for all the, Armitage attacks, and people already wrote the exploit modules. We actually wrote the knock attack module. So it's actually here and within this folder. And so you can see here, there's something called knock.rb. So the code is written in Ruby, one kind of a programming language. And so I'm going to show you the content. And I'm going to use less to show you the file content. Okay, so if we scroll down, you can see on this line, we construct the malicious string here. And this malicious string contains a constant string knock, a space slash dot colon slash and a sequence of A's. So of course, this can be used as a, the signature of the attack. So what we are going to do here is we are going to use this signature. We will try to find packets that contain this string here. Okay, so let's go back to Windows. Let's go to Wireshark. Wireshark allows you to actually find packets which contain a string. So we just need to click Edit, find the packet, pay attention to here, and you can see here you can choose packet bytes. So we're going to find the string in packet content, packet bytes. And the string may be in ASCII format or maybe in Unicode format. And that's why we have narrow and wide. The narrow is ASCII encoded string, wide is a Unicode encoded string. And we just want to search both. And here, because we know knock is a capital, and so we are going to check this option, and we are going to search string. So knock. Okay, so now we just click find. Great. Now you can see here, frame 9 is the packet that contains the knock and the sequence S. So basically, because this packet contains this signature, so we are pretty sure this is the attack, and we actually detect this attack using this approach. Most of the intrusion detection approaches can use this strategy, right? Snort and other intrusion detection software use this strategy to find attack. We just use Wireshark to show you the principle here. Okay, so basically, I think we are done with the demo, and we show the two things. One thing is that we attacked the vulnerable chat server running on Windows VM from Candy VM. The second thing we showed is that we use Wireshark to find the packets that contain the attack signature.